All right, good morning, everyone. This week we have a new packet. I made sure to add a new Bitmoji so you guys can recognize the difference. It's me with the briefcase because we mean business. I thought it was funny. So this is for starting today all the way until next Tuesday. That's why I have the little calendar on front to kind of help guide you. If you get a little off, don't worry about it. This is just to kind of keep our packet friends connected with our friends working online through Teams. Remember, the work is all very similar. There might be some slight differences just depending on if we were able to make it work online or vice versa. So as you can see today, it says cut and sort terms and definitions to match up with the correct answers on the first page. If you can't cut, draw a line to match the terms with their definitions, and that the answers are on page 2. So let me first shut my door so our neighbors don't have to hear that. But I want to show you on that first page, it's going to look a little wacky because I had to make this online for my online friends. If you guys can see, these are all the terms. So the words that you would be matching to the definitions, so their meanings. So the words are demand, goods, free enterprise, producer, needs, services, wants, consumer, scarcity, or supply. So here's the deal with this. If you don't feel like cutting and pasting all this, or you don't have scissors and glue, that's okay. What I'm going to have you do is draw a line. And yeah, it might get a little messy, but try to make them as clear as you can. Draw a line from the term to the definition. And if you're thinking, holy cow, Miss Fife, those are a lot of words, and I don't know if we really talked about like free enterprise. I think the rest of them we have talked about. I do have the answers. How the worksheet normally looks is this. This is page 2. It's a little sideways. They were all different layouts, so they're kind of a little wonky, but they have the page numbers on here. They match up. They were expecting students to cut these ones out and use them, but I don't know about you guys, but if the answers are right there in front of me, I don't know if I would be able to not recognize that and then be honest with myself and try to mix and match. So the answers are on page 2. See how many of them you can do on page 1. It's not this cover page, but page 1. See how many of them you can do without peeking. And if and when there's one that you don't fully recognize, go ahead and just take a peek at page 2. The goal for me is not to make this as hard as possible for you guys, but for you to start making those connections of, oh yeah, I do remember that, or ooh, I'm not sure if I know what that is, and just practice. Practice makes better. So that is our goal for today, is just to do this little mix and match. And I have a cute little story because this is called our entrepreneur lessons. I'm not sure if you guys know what that is. Some adults don't really know what that is, and that's okay. This is something you probably haven't really talked about and may not for a long time, but it goes right along with all of our business lessons. There's a cute story called What Does It Mean to Be an Entrepreneur? And this is by Rana Diorio and Emma D. Dryden, illustrated by Ken Min. Hopefully I didn't mess those names up. What does it mean to be an entrepreneur? What does it mean to be an entrepreneur? Kind of looks like the Monopoly guy. Does it mean making a lot of money? No. Does it mean buying a business? No. They're putting up a little pet store. Does it mean speaking French because the name entrepreneur, le bistro? No, you don't have to speak French to be an entrepreneur. Being an entrepreneur means, oh no, she's spilled her ice cream on her puppy. Asking what if. Have you guys ever questioned things thinking, what if this happened? What if I could do this? Taking the initiative to solve a problem. So instead of accepting something the way it is, she's thinking about that dog who had ice cream on him. He goes through the washer, comes out of the dryer. So it's like a dog washing and drying machine. Thinking differently and having an original idea. So instead of just taking the dog to the bath, she could have giant scrubbing hands or blow bubbles, and the dog would get caught in those and it would wash it off. It's thinking differently and having an original idea. Or there's like this assembly line. Look how cute this is. The robots wash. So there's bubbles, they wash, and then this robot's drying, almost like a car wash. following your dream wholeheartedly and unwaveringly, even if it seems impossible. So even if you're thinking, I could not do this, still thinking like, well, how can I make this happen? Oops, I gotta move you guys, sorry. Saying, yes, I can, when others are saying, no, you can't. So believing in yourself and not giving up. They have people promoting the dog washing idea. Moving forward, although you are afraid. So even though you think, I might not be successful, you keep trying anyways. I think a lot of you are already entrepreneurs. Loving to learn and being curious. That is key, because if she didn't think about different ways to wash that dog, she wouldn't even want to move forward with a dream, right? So you got to be curious. Staying open to surprises. So she found out some new information and she's thinking, aha, I have an idea. Taking risks. So trying new things, not being afraid to fail. That's very important. Having the humility to learn from your mistakes. And this is key. Instead of saying, I messed up, I'm never going to try that again. She's thinking, okay, I messed up. How can I make this better? Staying positive and excited about the possibilities. So thinking positive thoughts about yourself or the process and being excited to try again. Striving for excellence. So not giving up when okay, I kind of made this thing that sort of works. She's working really hard to make the coolest robot, right? She wants to be excellent. Working harder than you ever imagined, all while feeling great joy. So working extremely hard, not to be painful and not enjoy it, but it's because it's something that you're really passionate and excited about. Feeling confident about exercising your own judgment. So rather than second guessing yourself like, oh, I don't think I did that right, she's thinking, yes, this is perfect. This is what I wanted. She feels confident about her judgment. Being an entrepreneur means identifying a need. So that means finding something that people do need. It doesn't maybe already exist. You got to identify what could people need. And being brave and determined enough to create an innovative solution. So instead of accepting the way things already are, you got to be brave enough to try something new. So let's encourage each other to discover if we have what it takes to be an entrepreneur. So instead of just saying, hey, wash your dog normally, we have Ray's robotic dog wash. So there's robot washing, she has a scrubbing, washing, and then blow drying. So if you remember at the beginning, that was exactly what her plan was, which is pretty cool. And spread the word. If we support entrepreneurs, our world will be even more diverse, interesting, and creative. So it is hard to come up with those new plans, but making sure you let people know, hey, this person has a really great idea. Let's see what we can do with that. Rather than, I'm going to go to Walmart and just get some more dog washing materials. Nah, try to be creative. Our mission. So this is just the Little Pickles Press mission, but it just says they're dedicated to creating media that fosters kindness in young people and doing so in a manner congruent with that mission. So they want to teach you guys things while also showing you how to be kind and kind of make the world a better place. So that is what an entrepreneur is. You're going to hear me say it a bunch this week, but they're really cool. It's kind of a different idea, and I'm really excited to work with you on this. All right, have a wonderful day. Bye.